A single frayed wire can shut down a facility in milliseconds. Or, far worse, it can take a life. As you can see in this official directive, we have a hard deadline. By 2026, we are completely phasing out high-risk electrical equipment across all shop floors to achieve absolute zero harm. Leading this transition is our safety leadership. Pawan Singh is your direct contact at 814-182-4876 for sourcing approved equipment and verifying your workstation's compliance. The hardest part of this audit won't be installing heavy machinery. It will be rethinking the familiar items sitting in your tool belt right now, tools you might have trusted for years, which are actually severe safety liabilities. These new rules come directly from top regulatory bodies. Look at these governing standards: CEA, BIS, NFPA, and OSHA. They have drawn a firm line on acceptable shop floor risks. The 2026 target is a legally binding physical overhaul of how we operate, designed specifically to prevent fatal incidents. Let's start with the tools we rely on to test live electrical currents. This graphic eliminates the uncertified neon tester screwdriver on the left. It lacks insulation, posing high shock risks and giving unreliable readings. On the right are mandated replacements. You must now use a Category 3 or 4 digital multimeter or a certified voltage detector. That ban extends to bare metal wrenches and pliers on the left, which create immediate exposure to direct shocks and severe arc flashes. Instead, as shown on the right, any tool used near live power must be IEC 6090 certified, tested to withstand 1000 volts. Every unrated hand tool needs to be physically removed from the facility today. Certified insulation is the only acceptable barrier between you and live voltage. Next, we have to address the localized power connections and semi-permanent fixtures scattered across the shop floor. Look left. Twisting wires and wrapping them in tape leaves the connection loose, causing extreme overheating and major fire hazards. Now look right for the required solution. All taped joints must be replaced with proper terminal blocks, completely secured inside closed junction boxes. We are phasing out the 2-pin plugs pictured left. Without an earthing provision, operators face an exceptionally high risk of electric shock. The new requirement on the right is a heavy-duty 3-pin industrial socket, equipped with an integrated MCB right at the connection. All makeshift wiring and ungrounded connections have to be permanently ripped out and replaced with engineered enclosures to stop thermal events before they can start. Upgrading our hardware is only half the process. We also have to implement strict behavioral rules for how we manage temporary power. On the left, extension cords with split insulation or exposed wiring create a severe probability of short circuits. To fix this, we require the strict administrative control shown right. Every temporary cord must undergo weekly inspections and carry a physical tracking tag. This graphic outlines another absolute ban: unauthorized portable heaters and immersion rods. These consumer-grade devices cause highly unpredictable circuit overloading and are entirely prohibited inside shop floor restricted areas. Finally, as this slide shows, there is absolute zero tolerance for bypassing or tampering with a circuit breaker. Overriding these limits removes your overcurrent protection, guaranteeing a major fire risk in the event of a fault. We can spend millions on facility upgrades, but those investments are useless if we override the safety limits ourselves. Physical compliance requires behavioral compliance. This audit sets the foundation for a modernized, strictly controlled shop floor, replacing decades of unpredictable risks with engineered safety. The 2026 mandate exists to protect human lives. We are systematically removing the root causes of thermal fires, direct shocks, and arc flashes to ensure everyone leaves their shift safely. Take time today to carefully inspect your own workstation. If you find uncertified tools, damaged cords, or taped wiring, pull them from circulation immediately. As a reminder, here is the official contact protocol. Reach out to Pawan Singh at 814-182-4876 to verify your compliance status and to source approved replacement equipment. Zero harm is a physically engineered standard, and achieving it by 2026 requires action from every single person on the floor.